Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Spiritual Justice. Young Goddess Queenie. Call me Queenie, either one do I answer to both. However, we're gonna get right into this video. Yes. First off, the Most High just gave me downloads about why Jesus returned. Basically, the reason why people were always talking about when Jesus returned, because when Jesus returned, not his, a lot of people think Jesus was one person, but Jesus Christ was a twin flame. As you know, if you go back in my previous videos, Jesus Christ was a twin flame, and it was a woman that has half of the soul, and it was a man that's half of Jesus Christ's soul. If you watch my other videos, you'll understand my teachings and all the you'll understand what I'm saying. So if you haven't watched that video, then I suggest you go back and watch it, because it'll give you some more insight of what I'm saying, because this is a continuation of that message. So, yes, the Most High showed me that the reason why a lot of people, especially the African American people, were happy that Jesus was returning, because they know that they were cursed for denying Jesus on the cross when Jesus went in. When Jesus was in Atlantis, that's why the falling of Atlantis happened. If you watch my previous video to this one, you know that's the download I just got last time. So just go back and make sure you follow the videos, because then you'll understand what the Most High has given me to feed to his people. And this is not for everybody, so I don't expect for everybody to agree with me, because this is for the special people, special ones. Anywho. But the reason why Jesus, they're so excited about Jesus returning, is simply because they knew that the curse would be broken when Jesus returned, and people think that when Jesus returned, he's gonna look the same. No, when you're reincarnated, you get different parents, you get a different scenario, you get born a different energy, so it's not the same energy, it's not the same scenario. And where you think that the half of the soul is the male part of the soul, is actually the female part that's in masculine energy, and the male part of the soul is actually in feminine energy. So it's a flip flop, and God does this in a particular way, because when you awaken and you awaken to your higher self to understand these knowledge and downloads that you get, it only specific people are able to understand this and comprehend this, because everybody is not meant to understand this. Because if that's the case, then the devil can get hold to this type of information and use it against the body of Christ. And since that the devil does not have this information, and when he run across it, it does nothing for him at this time, because the soul of Jesus has already been incarnated within this world. Okay, so that being said, that's the reason why everybody is hooping. I don't know why some people in this modern day, they just do it because because of tradition, and they, family members said it. But awakened people know that the reason why the return of Jesus was so important to the African American community, to the bloodline, the Indian people, was simply because they knew the curse would be lifted. The 400 to 500 year curse that was placed upon them for denying Jesus on the cross and having him hung on the cross, or however he was, however he was killed on the cross. That was the reason for the fall of the Atlantis. And not only that, that was the reason. That's what the whole thing about Jesus coming back, Jesus going to be reincarnated, is because they know the curse and spell will be broken. And Jesus, I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, Jesus Christ's soul reigns on this earth today. Jesus Christ is walking around on this earth today. You can call me crazy, call me whatever you want. A lot of geniuses get called crazy, and then when people see the truth, they be like, oh my God. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But this is what it is, you guys. This is why it was all this uproar about Jesus returning. It was, if people who know, really know, and those are a lot of people back in the day, slavery, probably about 100 years ago, they knew that the reason why Jesus Christ returned, was his reincarnation, was so important, was because the slavery curse would be fully broken. the Aquarius age of knowledge will be poured in, that's what's happening, because the spell that was placed upon them, because they cursed Jesus on the cross. His own people cursed him. That's why. And they killed him, and this is why the fall of Atlantis happened. This is why that the curse is up, and this is why the devil is fighting so hard to try to kill black people. That's why you see a lot of rappers dying. You see a lot of people that have money, because of his time is up, and so he's trying to take as many people out. And the ones that's not awakened, and they fall prey to these type of energies when they're being projected out. They fall prey to these type of energies. That's why they're easily to die and stuff like that, because they're unawakened. But for the awakened ones who's following the synchronicities and know what's really going on, you guys know that the soul of Jesus Christ is reincarnated here on earth. Thank you, God. Jesus is here on earth, whether they like it or not, period. We know the Antichrist is here on earth right now, period. It is what it is. All facts. Anybody in the spiritual community can go back me up. You know what I'm talking about. So another thing is, that's what the whole thing was. I'm just going to repeat it again. The whole thing about Jesus returning, Jesus being reincarnated, Jesus' return was simply the curse of the black people and Indian people were no more. That means that the curse was up when Jesus was reincarnated, because they cursed Jesus. They not only did they curse Jesus, and they lied on him, spit on him, talked about him, belittled him, then they killed him. He was reincarnated again, but they had to pay for that. God wasn't playing with that. God was not playing when they crucified Jesus. They thought they got away, and they only got by for some time. They really didn't get by, because you got cursed. And now that Jesus Christ's soul is back here, that the return of Jesus is here now, it simply means that the curse of the Black American and the indigenous people of America before Columbus supposedly had us found America. If the Indian was already here, then you didn't find it. You know what I mean? So that's all that really means. It's just that the curse was being broken. They was trying to hurry up. Like, we sorry for doing that. We're sorry for our ancestors doing that, because they know they was cursed due to the fact that y'all gotta excuse my daughter in the background. You know, she has autism, so she's like doing her little songs and stuff. So they knew that the curse would be ended when Jesus returned. That's why they was like, okay, I want Jesus to return. That's why they wanted it so bad, because they had learned their lessons. Our ancestors learned their lessons, and they may not be here right now on earth, but they will be reincarnated, because they went through those 400 to 500 years. They learned a lot of soul lessons of who Jesus was. They learned the reason why Jesus was selected, and they learned a lot of different lessons in that time. And now is our time to awaken and take charge over our spirituality, over our money, our finances, over everything that was taken from us due to the curse that was put upon us by our own actions of our ancestors. And some of us, not even our ancestors, we're being reincarnated, and it's because of the one you're here to witness this, because you learned your lesson. So let's just take it into you may not get some of this stuff, may not hit you all at once, because a lot of things that I say and I talk about are very high. I get a lot of angelic messages and downloads from the archangels when I sit and meditate and just have time to myself. God pour a lot into my spirit. I don't like gossip. I don't bite. I don't do evil stuff to people, and that's why I'm gifted with so much knowledge, because when you don't participate in evil and don't follow the crowd, God will bless you with different knowledges. Not why I say knowledges, with different knowledge and different information that others are not privy, just because you're keeping your sanctuary, your temple clean. A lot of people like to go to chapels and churches and think that that's going to cleanse them, and that's not. Half of the pastors, not all of them, preachers and stuff that touch y'all and pray for y'all, they be full of demons themselves. They be full, and when I say demons, I don't mean like, oh, just foaming. I mean like they're battling stuff that they haven't conquered yet. And when you're let people land their hands on you, you gonna receive their demons as well. So you have to understand the transfers of spirit. You have to understand how to clean your temple and how to keep negative energy away. Sometimes, yeah, we human, we allow certain contracts to come into our aura, but you know, you clean it up as soon as you get it. That's why rebuke a spirit or to rebuke people is necessary. You don't have to make a scene about it. But I rebuke a lot of people. God got me in a place where it's like a lot of people that's on drugs. It's a lot of people that's mentally ill. It's a lot of people that are they're just not living right. And God, I get a lot of spiritual downloads, and that's why I like to stay to myself, because a lot of people don't understand who I am in the spiritual realm. So if you don't understand me in the spiritual realm, in real life, you're going to get little bits and pieces of me, and you're not going to understand me fully. So that's why I come on this channel, to talk to my following, to talk to my group, and let you guys know what's going on and what God has shown me, the Most High God, and not the Most Low, because you know some people swallow the Most Low thinking they serve the Most High because it's a trick of the enemy. But if you participate in backbiting, gossiping, lying, spreading rumors, just that low vibrational stuff, you cannot think God is in that. And you wonder why you suffer so much. You guys know, when I come on my channel, I tell you the raw, unadulterated truth. God ain't in that. And you will pay for that. And that's why a lot of people repeat cycles, because they end up doing it, lying on people, backbiting, gossiping, sexual immorality. I have a whole boyfriend that I do not have sexual contact with, simply because I honor God. He's miles and miles away, but I do not engage in those activities unless it's a proper contract, and you guys know what that is. So that being said, you guys, stay clean out here, stay healthy, and just stay prayed up. I just wish everybody wellness, happiness, and healing, and I wish you guys can elevate so that you can receive these beautiful truths of the Most High. It's not secretive. It's the people call the Most High secret, but it's not a secret. It's freely given to those who seek the truth. If you never seek the truth, then you don't have to worry about getting the truth. You can just live your life how you've been living it. So I'm out, y'all. Peace.